Hi, my name is Brian Oake, and we are in the green room on Studio C here at Cities 97. Just moments ago, we wrapped up a Studio C performance featuring the Denver, Colorado band, the Lumineers. They were fantastic. They're in town for a sold-out show. Now, Stelth, you play keys with the Lumineers, but we stripped it down to the basis elements, so you were not out there during the performance. Instead, during that time, you were right here, next to this very storied and wonderful arcade machine we have here, a combination Miss Pac-Man and Galaga. Miss Pac-Man's your strong suit, correct?
That's true.
Absolutely. Now, the reason this machine is so storied is that it was 2 summers ago, Sarah McLachlan came into this room prior to a Studio C performance, threw her purse on the table, literally ignored everyone around her, ignored sound check, and played Miss Pac-Man for 20 minutes. Then she came out because she's a total pro, she had an amazing session in Studio C, and then walked right back into this room, and for the next 45 minutes could not be pried away from this machine. It was a Saturday. We all wanted to go home. Sarah wanted to play Miss Pac-Man. She set a high score on that day that remained unbeaten until now. Now, Stelth, I know that you are a keyboard player, but obviously you're also very adept at Miss Pac-Man. I need you to tell me, first of all, a great tool, a trick, a secret. Someone like me who's hapless at Miss Pac-Man, what is a great trick that I could utilize to up my Miss Pac-Man game?
The most important part in playing Miss Pac-Man is anticipating the turns.
Figuring out the timing.
Yeah, all of it, all of it. You start turning before you get there. You know where you're going the whole way around.
What kind of nerves of steel, what sort of ice water needs to run through your veins to not get freaked when the ghosts come, man? I mean, the ghosts are out and they're everywhere and there's panic, and it doesn't matter how fast you are, how good you are, how you anticipate the corners, there are ghosts everywhere. What are you telling yourself in your head right there?
It's all adrenaline. It's just, I was going to have Ben slap me in the face right before we played, just to get me thinking a little quicker and on my toes.
So it's almost intuitive. I mean, you can't really think your way through it. You just have to. You have to do it. You don't think it. Just absolutely.
And she's
do
good.
it.
That was a good high score.
It was a great high score.
Beat it by 10,000, which is not a lot.
Not a lot. But you did beat it.
Yeah.
First impressions. What does that mean to you to think I'm better at Miss Pac-Man than Sarah McLachlan?
I pride myself in being better at Miss Pac-Man than anything else that I do, including keys.
Including keys.
Yes.
Human kindness, all that stuff, right?
Maybe that's the same with her. I'm not sure.
Huh. Well, I mean, she was drawn to it, and she must have the same intuition. I mean, because you both have now put up ridiculously high scores on here. If this is on the internet, and it will be on the internet still, if this is on the internet, and for whatever reason, Sarah McLachlan stumbles across it, I want to know what you have to say about Sarah McLachlan right now about breaking a record that stood for a very long time.
I think we should have a rematch.
Stelth versus Sarah McLachlan. We'll set up some sort of octagon in the middle of Studio C. There'll be theme music. There'll be explosions. There'll be fireworks. Now let me ask you this. You were doing it here without relative pressure. I know you're used to being on stage. You're a performer. Do you think with that kind of intense pressure, with Sarah McLachlan staring you down, do you think you could still bring that same kind of game to bear?
I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. I think so. Yeah.
All right. A very confident challenge has been issued by Stelth to you, Sarah McLachlan. If you're watching, if you see this, know that there's a machine here with your name on it. We look forward to your response.